Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. At this point, we are well into the 2020-2021 Major League Baseball offseason. And though we have seen very little free agent contracts come about so far, we have a lot of big name talent still available and on the market. Those names include, but are not limited to, Trevor Bauer, JT Realmuto, DJ LeMahieu, Marcell Ozuna, and George Springer. Now, of course, free agents are going to sign big money contracts, some with new organizations, and some free agents may return to teams that they were with in the 2020 season. However, free agents are not the only players who may find themselves in a different uniform come 2021. And that is right. Of course, we always have the potential for trades swirling around Major League Baseball. And in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and break down some of the biggest trade rumors going into this offseason. Francisco Lindor, Nolan Arenado, Kris Bryant, Blake Snell is up there as well. So if you guys are ready for this one, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into some top trade rumors in Major League Baseball right now. So kicking off this video is a name very familiar when it comes to trade rumors, and that is shortstop Francisco Lindor. Now, for the past year, it seems to be that the Cleveland Indians have kept their ears open to potential Francisco Lindor trades, but in this 2020-2021 offseason, it makes the most sense for them to finally trade Lindor once and for all. There's a few reasons for that, but the big one being that he is a free agent following the end of 2021, where he is set to make about $20 million. Now, the Cleveland Indians are not necessarily a big budget team, and right now they are focusing more on the future than this upcoming season. So if they were to trade Francisco Lindor to another team, because of course there is a lot of teams looking at Francisco Lindor right now, the Indians could return a nice haul. And we saw them do this with Mike Clevinger at the trade deadline. They sent Clevinger out to San Diego. They got some top prospects and some already Major League Baseball ready guys. If they can do this again with Francisco Lindor, they have a really young team with a lot of potential and a bright future come the middle or later ends of the 2020s. Now, Francisco Lindor had a down end to the 2019 season, and the abbreviated 2020 year did not help him much either. He had 61 hits and 236 at-bats, which is good for a .258 batting average. The switch-hitting shortstop had 8 home runs and 27 runs batted in, as well as 6 stolen bases, a .335 on base, and a .750 OPS in this 60-game season. Now, Lindor's trade value might have diminished just a little bit, but there is still a high demand for switch-hitting talent on both sides of the baseball, and Francisco Lindor is just that. Frankie is a career .285 hitter with 138 home runs, 411 RBIs, 99 stolen bases, a .346 on-base percentage, and .833 OPS. This will be his 27-year-old season, and so far, he is a 4-time American League All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time Gold Glove Award winner, and he has won the Platinum Glove 1 time. So Lindor, again, is very good both offensively and defensively. There is a big market for shortstops of his caliber right now, and teams have shown interest already in the Cleveland Indians shortstop. Those teams are including, but not limited to, the New York Yankees, New York Mets, Toronto Blue Jays, and St. Louis Cardinals. Now, all of these teams have something to offer, but we know that if a trade does happen, including Francisco Lindor, the Indians will have a very, very nice return. There is a big market for Francisco Lindor type players in this offseason, and if the Cleveland Indians play their cards right, they can really have a nice return for their star shortstop who should be entering his prime years. Again, he's going into his 27-year-old season. Lindor has been great throughout his career so far, but is his time in Cleveland done? We'll have to wait and see what this offseason brings. Rumors have been swirling that the Los Angeles Dodgers are interested in Colorado Rockies third baseman Nolan Arenado. Now, in the 2020 season, Arenado had 46 hits and 182 at-bats, which put him at a .253 batting average. The slugger had 8 home runs and 26 runs batted in, as well as a .303 on base and a .738 OPS. He is a career .293 hitter, 1,206 hits, and 4,118 at-bats. Arenado has 235 home runs under his belt thus far, with 760 ribbies, 16 stolen bases, a .349 on-base percentage, and an .890 OPS. Nolan has spent the entirety of his career thus far out in Colorado and is a 5-time National League All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger, 4-time Platinum Glove Award winner, and 8-time Gold Glove Award winner. On top of that, Nolan is a 3-time Wilson Defensive Player of the Year award winner, and wow, what a career he has had so far, and he's still very young. Now, the Dodgers have drawn interest in their division opponent third baseman, Nolan Arenado, and of course, the Dodgers are coming off of a big World Series win in the 2020 season. If they do go ahead and pull off a trade for Arenado, this would be huge for Colorado because you are getting rid of a big face of the franchise. He was with the team for the majority of the 2010s decade and really made a great name for himself. Now, Arenado has a lot to bring to the table, and the Dodgers currently do not have a third baseman as Justin Turner is a free agent. Now, the current Colorado third baseman is still owed 6 years and $199 million left in his contract. This upcoming season, he's due to make $35 million, but after 2021 comes to an end, he can elect free agency and opt out of his contract. It's going to be very interesting to see how things play out and if the Rockies do decide to ship their star slugger, because they would receive a pretty penny in return. But the market is definitely big, and the Los Angeles Dodgers can pull a trade like this off. We saw them go ahead and get Mookie Betts, last offseason heading into 2020. So will they maybe trade for Nolan Arenado next? If they do, that would be insane. But Nolan Arenado has drawn interest not just from the Los Angeles Dodgers, but other teams around the league as well. Will we see Nolan in a new uniform this upcoming year? We'll have to wait and see. Now, another big name potentially on the trading block this offseason is third baseman of the Chicago Cubs, Kris Bryant. Now, Bryant is coming off of a very down 2020 season in which he hit .206 with only 27 hits and 131 at-bats. In this 60-game year, Bryant had 4 home runs and 11 RBIs, but it is important to note he did not play nearly 60 games. This is a very down year, not like the typical Kris Bryant production numbers. In his career, he is a .280 hitter with 142 home runs and 414 RBIs. He's got 34 stolen bases at the major league level, a .380 on base, and an .889 OPS. But over the past few seasons, Bryant has been very inconsistent and riddled with injuries here and there. Now, the Chicago Cubs have a very good opportunity to trade him right now, as he is drawing interest from teams such as the Washington Nationals. Now, because of Bryant's inconsistency, there is a chance that the Cubs do ship him away this offseason. And especially for a team like the Washington Nationals, he comes at a lower price tag than someone like Nolan Arenado or Francisco Lindor. Though in recent seasons, Bryant has not been in top-tier shape. He was the NL MVP back in 2016 and the National League Rookie of the Year in 2015. He won the World Series back with the Chicago Cubs in the 2016 season and is a 3-time National League All-Star in the 2015 and 2016 seasons, as well as 2019. He's won the NL Hank Aaron Award 1 time back in the 2016 season. And again, Bryant, when healthy, can be very good and a huge addition for a certain number of teams in Major League Baseball today. But if you get the inconsistent Kris Bryant, you don't necessarily know what you're trading for. Now, the Cubs can go ahead and get somewhat of a nice return here for Bryant, but who knows what teams will be offering, considering it was a very shortened season where Bryant did not play a whole lot, and his past history has not been great. Shifting the focus now to starting pitching for the last trade rumor of the video, we're going to talk about left-handed starting pitcher Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, the Rays have made it known that Snell is available if indeed the price is right, which to me at first was a little shocking. Blake Snell, in 11 games pitched, won 4 and lost 2 here in the 2020 season, with a 3.24 ERA. He struck out 63 batters in 50 innings and recorded a whip of 1.20. Now, in his career numbers, Blake Snell is 42 and 30 in 108 games, with a 3.24 ERA. Throughout 556 innings, Snell has struck out 648 batters, and his whip is 1.24. Now, this is really big for teams because you have the 2020 NL Cy Young Trevor Bauer, who is currently a free agent, and a former American League Cy Young on the trading block maybe, as well as still other free agent talent. In this starting pitching role, you have Masahiro Tanaka. Of course, Marcus Stroman already accepted the qualifying offer from the Mets. And then you had Charlie Morton, who signed with the Atlanta Braves. This is just insane. The talent that is going around and who could be moved before 2021 if Blake Snell does depart from the Tampa Bay Rays. Wherever he goes is going to be electric because I really love Blake Snell. Watching him work, he's very dominant. He's got great control of the ball and he's got really nice stuff on the mound. So Blake Snell is the last trade rumor of this video. He could be in a new uniform come the start of the 2021 season. So guys, that's going to end it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below in the comment section, who of these 4 guys do you think is most likely to get traded before the start of 2021? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all next time. Peace.